Ladies and gentlemen, how are you all? Are you ready for a good fight? All right, my name is Bruce Banman. I'm the MLA for the riding of Abbotsford South. And come on in, you can all gather a little bit closer, that's okay. We're gonna send a message to City Hall today. But the first thing, I'm actually the MLA for Abbotsford South, and I was the second one to cross the floor and join the Conservative Party of British Columbia. That was me. So I think what we should start today is, if you would please join me, let's sing our national anthem, shall we?
Sure.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you very much. You know what? Thank you very much for coming. And I want you to know that grassroots organizations, grassroots movements matter. They make a difference. They really do. They really do. Yeah, a round of applause on that. And I know that you've got Richard Lee that's going to put a motion on the floor to say no to the Gilmore. We've already successfully put a stop on the Imperial Street. Congratulations. 13,000 people, I believe, signed that petition. Now what we got to do is get those same 13,000 people to sign the petition for Gilmore Street. But I want you to know that city halls are listening. You know how I know that? Because in Abbotsford, they wanted to do the exact same thing, but they were going to put it directly across the street from a middle school.
No.
Do you think that drugs belong across the street from a middle school?
No.
I didn't hear you. Do you think they belong across the street from a middle school?
No.
Do
Nowhere.
they belong in your neighborhood?
Nowhere.
No, they do not. But you can't give up hope. The people in Abbotsford were deathly afraid because the cards were stacked against them. It was provincially owned property. It was already zoned. But it needed a building permit from City Hall. And I want you to know that less than an hour ago, the City Hall of Abbotsford said no. Yes! Common sense is coming back. Common sense is coming back. This decriminalization of drugs, we all know it was a bad idea.
Very bad.
Right?
Yes.
Drugs do not belong in our neighborhoods.
No.
Drugs do not belong near our children in their schools.
No.
Addicts need treatment and recovery, not more drugs. Would you agree?
Agree.
This isn't saying no to helping people. This is saying no to having drugs across places like a middle school, like in your neighborhoods. And we need to listen especially to the Chinese community. Back in the 1800s, you didn't have one war against opium that lasted for 4 years. You had two of them. You know from your own history what damage these opioids do.
That's
We
right.
need to listen to your wisdom. We need to listen to your history. And right now, it is starting to happen. City after city after city are saying no. We need Burnaby to jump on the bandwagon and say no as well, don't we?
Yes!
Are you ready for that?
Yep.
All right. So now, I believe we've got a few speakers that are lined up for this. And I want to thank you all for coming.
Thank you for coming from Abbotsford.
Well, you're more than welcome that I came from Abbotsford. I actually had a meeting in downtown Vancouver, so it was on my way back. And sadly, I wasn't going to make it to Abbotsford to where the city was voting, but I'm pleased to make it here. Because this is a movement that needs to go across British Columbia to start helping people get the care they need. They don't need drugs. They need treatment and rehab. We need to get their lives restored to them again. That's the
right.
compassionate thing to do.
That's right.
There's no compassion in this misguided notion that giving some of the most addictive drugs on the face of the planet are somehow going to help anyone.
That's right.
It is misguided compassion.
Yep.
I have dealt with parents that have lost their children, or their children are addicted to drugs. Some of them are adult children. And they beg for help, but they can't seem to get any help, and they weren't seeming to get anything that their children actually needed. We need to make sure that we get people the care they actually need. Saying
Yes.
no to this is not being cruel. It's actually being compassionate.
That's right.
It's actually doing what's right by people whose lives are slowly being lost to drugs. We have had record deaths from overdose after record deaths after record deaths. Someone was saying to me, we lose more people a year in British Columbia than the collapse of the towers during 9/11. I haven't researched those numbers, but I believe those to be true.
It's every year the problem.
Every year we are losing people. You're absolutely right. Every year, and the numbers keep growing. I'm glad that we've put an end to the decriminalization of drugs. Now we need to put an end to hard drugs in shelters. You can't get better if you're an addict and someone is doing 2 doors down from you in their room. It's common sense that addicts will get triggered by watching someone else do it. The addiction is too strong. These drugs literally change the neurons in your brain. And they turn on and they want more and more and more, and they don't turn off. It takes a long time. It takes therapy. It takes rehab. It takes detox. Then these people can start to get their lives back. And they can go on. Nobody dreams when they're a child of being an addict. No one. They dream of other things. Like my grandson who dreamed of being a firefighter because that's what his dad does. And I'll tell you, my son, I'm very proud of him. He's a battalion chief for Vancouver. Do you know how many times he's been on a shift where they have had to take a narc pen and bring somebody back to life who was on the brink of death, only to have that person angry at them because it took away their high? Think about that for a minute, that you are so addicted that you're prepared to die because the high was that strong. That's what we're dealing with. This is not okay, and we need to end it. And I want to thank you all for showing up. Now, I know we've got a couple other people that want to come up. I'm not exactly sure who that is. I'm not the MC. I'm just the MLA. And by the way, that's my... for those of you who don't know, I've also put my name forward to be the leader for the Conservative Party of British Columbia. If you'd like to help me and you think that you want some common sense and some guys like me,
Yes!
there's a way you can sign up. You can join the party. It's the only way actually you can vote. And whether that vote be for me, which I hope, or one of the other worthy candidates, you make up your own mind. But democracy needs to be a participatory sport. And I want to thank you for showing up. You're already interested in it. Wherever your politics may lie, rather, I just want to thank you for coming today. Sincerely, it fills my heart with joy to see this many people here that want to just say no. Thank you so much.